Hi, I'm Bernard with She Hair USA, and one of our most common questions are, how many colors do you have? We have more colors than most other companies in the industry, and even I don't know the exact number because it changes from time to time. We're always trying to come out with new colors. Like one of the most recent groupings of colors was our gray series, 4 or 5 new grays. So I would say roughly 90 colors on our coloring, and we actually have 2 colorings I'm going to go into. One is our basic coloring and one is our deluxe coloring. But let me go through a few things really quick, because all of our hair is 100% human Remy hair processed in our factory in Italy, which doesn't necessarily mean anything unless you know how it's processed. I like to think of hair in 3 categories: origin, Remy, non-Remy, or how it's chemically processed. So when you think about the origin of hair, what does that mean? Where's the hair from? Hair can be from so many different countries. It can be from China, a very thick, coarse hair, all the way into the European countries where the hair is a finer, thinner hair. Most Americans have a finer, thinner texture that matches better with the European hair. So when you see hair in a local beauty supply and it says 100% human Remy hair, it may be human hair, but it's usually a Chinese origin hair, thick, coarser hair that doesn't necessarily match up with our hair. And then you've got Remy, non-Remy. What does Remy mean? Remy means the hair has cuticle and it's all going in the same direction. That doesn't mean that every company out there that calls their hair Remy is really Remy. Or should I say, they may have left a tiny bit of cuticle intact and they still call it Remy hair. So you really don't know until you practice or use someone's hair to see the quality of it. We leave all of the cuticle intact on the hair. And then that last thing is the chemical processing. How do you chemically process the hair? The more expensive companies like us take a lot more time to process the hair. Slowly remove color, slowly put the color back in, and it's not done with regular salon chemicals and color. The lower end companies do use chemicals that cause that hair to fade a little quicker. It starts with a virgin hair that's never been colored, and then how you take the color out and how you put it in makes a big difference. When you take time over days, the hair is gonna fade a lot slower, nothing like normal hair does, or even colored extensions. So with all of that said, let me just bring this out. I want to show you our regular coloring first. It's just a chain coloring. It's got all of the colors. Both of our colorings have all of the colors on them. Just a little easier and more broken up on the deluxe coloring. So this is our basic coloring and is a good coloring. Nothing to say anything bad about. It's just a lot of colors on smaller swatches. Everything from our naturals, even our gray series, into our fantasy colors, which our fantasy colors would be named. We name the fantasy colors and the regular colors are gonna have numbers. And then we have ombre type colors where our color will go from dark to light in a few different ombre colors, about 12 in the ombre selection right now. And then in that same area, we would have our mixed colors where we will have 2 different colors next to each other. If I can find one in here, there's so many colors on this coloring. Here we go. So we've got some brown, blonde mixes where on the same swatch and on each piece in the strand by strand it would be blended. So the difference in our deluxe coloring is it's 3 different rings put together on this one ring. So we're going to take this one ring off and show each one of these separately. I would have the regular colors. Each swatch is a little longer and thicker, and some people prefer that for a better color blend or a better color match. So the gray series is on there, all the reds, blacks, blondes, and then I'm gonna go into our fantasy colors where each and every fantasy color by name is on here, and the whole human coloring is human hair also. And the reason I know that is I just flat ironed this to make it look a little prettier on video, and we didn't burn or melt any plastic because it's real human hair. And then, if we can find it here, so many colorings, our 2 different things going on here. Our ombre colors, where the colors go from one color to another, and then our colors where the 2 are together. And so you just have a much bigger swatch. Now we covered in other videos where you can take any brown, blonde, red, brown, blonde, blonde mix and make them yourself. This is just to give you a little head start. This is probably the most underused color in the industry, our blended colors. Most people don't know we have them. When I was doing extensions every day in the salon, That was the colors that I used more than anything, the blended colors. It made the work so much easier, so much faster, makes the hair look so much more natural when you use those. So refer to some of my other videos to see how to use some of those colors and mixes. Thank you so much for watching.